Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. So good. I am, I lost a little track of time there. Sorry. I was doing something. I was working on my sheet and my Timmy art printable. And then I looked up and it said 9:01. Yikes. So sorry. So sorry. Anyway, here I am. So I have a couple of things that I thought we could work on and talk about and all that jazz today. I have a couple, so let's get the shameless plug out first. In the words of my pal Lindsay, if you would like, follow, and subscribe to Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and absolutely please share us with all your artsy pals who might like what we're doing here. And then ask to join our private Facebook groups, Stitch Along with Anne and Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group. Remember, those are the places that you can post pictures. And then for all things Anne and Artsy, go to Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs, like the Timmy art printable that we're using for our first capture page in our art journal and in our 2025 art journal. And the Timmy and the Capture 2025 art printable that is going to be our cover art. Okay, so here's what I was doing. So I colored in a lot of my. Good morning, Susan. You've got to be in. Well, where are you at the beach? Because you can't be at the Cape Cod beach. And I don't know about the California beaches right now, so you have to be someplace nice and warm. So I'm curious where you are. Anyway, so I colored in my flowers in the background. Then I came in with a gray brush marker, and I am doing some shading of my lettering. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with my numbers, and so until then, so I'm going to do some shading on the left side of my letters. That's going to give me just a little bit of dimension on my letters, and I will say a brush marker works wonders when it comes to that. There we go. And that's just going to start to add some really cool dimension. Shut up, Turks and Caicos. How awesome is that? I saw your toes on the beach and I thought, that's not any beach that is near. That's for sure. Well, soak up that sun. Soak up that sunshine and there's nothing more relaxing, I don't think, than the beach. I just feel like it's, you know, it makes such a difference. Okay. Okay, so I have colored my flowers. I have done some shading on the left side of all of my numbers to add a little dimension, and I think that is making a difference. But I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like I want to do something more with this, and so I think I'm going to set this aside just for now. I think I do want to do some gel pen doodads on there. But one thing I did want to do is I want to put our first page. Remember our first, so I've cut this down. I was at Carmen's house yesterday doing some little, some retreat prep. And I saw what she did with her first page in her art journal, and I thought, brilliant. So this is what she did. So I'm going to bend this back so I have a little bit more pliability. So what she did with her Timmy art printable is she just cut it to size this way, right? Vertically. And then for the horizontally, she left that little tab. So we're going to glue it here and left that little bit so it's going to go on the inside cover. Does that make sense to everybody? Right? Because my page actually ends there. But look at, if I just add that little bit, stop. How cute is that? So I cut off the little skinny, the little skinny edge, and then around the circumference of the page, and then, like I said, I just left that little bit extra on the left. So I so am excited about that. So I am going to glue this down today. I was thinking I would use my glue stick. Whoops. So I was thinking of glue stick. Then I thought maybe I'll use my art glitter glue. I love art glitter glue. I love it so much. I have found that I really do like, so I have added a few things to my capture page. I hope you are too. I have another something to, another page for us to put in our art journals. Oh, this is, I have glued that pin in there. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I feel like I need Hercules to come down here and pull that pin out. I think I have, I'm sure I have a glue stick around here somewhere. Oh no. I broke off the tip of the harness to Pete. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. A source of frustration, isn't it? When you do it to yourself. I think there's a glue stick in here. I have all these pouches of pens. At some point, I will organize them. That's for dang sure. So I was thinking about President Carter this morning. You know, I've told you guys forever how he's so special to my family. And so I was feeling sad about our last goodbye to him, you know. And goodness sakes. Okay, I have this little bottle from the retreat. So let's, and this is art glitter glue too. It's just in a different kind of bottle. It's not in their cute bottle. Anyway, I was thinking about President Carter, and gosh, what a man, huh? If everybody served their nation like one iota as much as he did, I think we would be sitting pretty. But he is an amazing example. So I thought about that I would, you know, try to do something in his honor. And he had the most beautiful, oops, marriage to Rosalind, that's for sure. Okay. Ooh, I almost put it in upside down. Yikes. Good morning, Tam. Good morning, Joni. Good morning, Sue. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down a la Carmen. I'm going to have that little bit of extra right there. Right? Oh, and you know what's so cool? I have those, there's like these little bumps where I did the gel pen. Stop, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. It is cold in this basement this morning. Okay, so I'm going to cut off just the very tips of these pages. That's cool. Awesome. Okay. First page in. Okay. So for the second page, I'm going to go on this side. And here's what we're going to do. So we've done a eat your fruits and veggies page, right? So we're going to do that again, right? So we're going to have a page where we have a bunch of stickers where we capture that, right? It's cutie season, and Jeff got me a bag of cuties, and every cutie has a sticker. Stop it. How cool is that? And you know I ate some bananas, so of course I need to put the banana one in there. So we're going to start another one of those pages in here. And then I thought, because it's such a part of our time together, right? So we're going to have the fruit and veggie page on there. And then on this page, I thought we could do, because we talk so much about staying hydrated, let's do a H2O tracker, right? So I'm thinking, and these markers would be perfect. I do have that other funky marker that just makes remember this one? I think it's this one. No. I have that one that makes squares. I thought that might be kind of fun. Or we could just color in squares. So for every 64 ounces of water you drink, color in a square. Because remember, we're using a graph paper composition book, right? So we're just going to color in a square for each 64 ounce, right? So think about, you could do this so I'm doing mine in my highlighters because I'm kind of in a highlighter mode right now. But you could do this in a pattern of colors. You could do it all the same color. You could do whatever you kind of deem delightful for yourself, right? And then I have this piece that I cut off from this page, and I thought, I could do that on there. How cute would that be? Like, it could just be a little header for my H2O, or it could be a footer. Because we don't waste anything, right? I don't know. I'm thinking that might be cute. And then I could write H2O tracker, or water, drink your water, or stay hydrated, or I don't know, something up there. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do along the bottom. So that's an idea for you too, if you're feeling so inclined. right? And then, oh, and I just love those little bumps on there. Hey, Valerie. Now I have this little piece. And you know what I was just thinking about? Remember when we were doing master sheets? I didn't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, Tam. You know. I haven't prepped it at all either. This is a thin one, but I have the extra page on this side. This one, so this is just the back side. I didn't glue pages together. I probably will eventually. But now I have this little extra piece, and so I thought, you know what? I told myself I wasn't gonna waste, right? So I have these two master sheet, just little cards. Remember, just index cards. So I'm going to just glue that down. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So remember, just keep these near so that you can always add something to it. Make it interesting, you know. Oh, put the lid on that glue. And then snip off this edge. There we go. So then, let's see. I think I want to do... I'm just going to do... I'm doing it in my pencil first. So let's say stay hydrated. S-T-A. And I like to do my, so I'm going to do my Y like this, right? So that it's still, that it's, it doesn't go below my, my baseline. Stay. I'm feeling like a low midpoint, a low. Oh, look at that. I like to mix lowercase and uppercase too. And styles of letters. Now I gotta write down hydrated. Anybody know how to spell hydrated? Let's see. T-E-D, right? Is that correct? So now let's pull up those letters with, I think I'm going to go over them with my number 10 micron. H-Y-D-R-A-T-E-D. Thank you, Tam. So the other day, Joni and I went shopping for paint. I think I was telling you guys about that. For the retreat. And we walked into Michael's and we got all discombobulated and distracted by wooden nutcrackers that were 70% off. So we bought them we each bought a big one to do by our front door, and we bought one for Carmen too. And then we bought a littler one that, oh my gosh, I love that. A littler one for like inside decoration. And the one that I picked was a countdown to Christmas. So the nutcrackers holding cubes that in like a tray sort of thing that serves as a countdown to Christmas. So if you would like, and we're going to paint those in July. So exactly, Deb, you can do whatever you want. And you know, you're worth your salt. You'll make it work. You'll figure out a way to make it work. So if you, what do I want to say? If you would like to paint them with us, we're going to do them in July. So run to Michael's while they're still on sale. And, you know, just look for wooden nutcrackers. And like I said yesterday in the stitch along, Joni had, shut up, you went to Disneyland. Shut up, Valerie. I love that. Anyway, if you would like to paint them with us, then run to Michael's and purchase them. Like I said, Joni was a decorative painter and still is a decorative painter for years and years and years, and is so knowledgeable about painting on wood. And so if you would like to do it with us this summer, go and buy whatever you want, whatever nutcrackers you're feeling, and then just set it aside and we will get to it this summer. I'm a little preoccupied this morning because my little Desi is having a little surgery this morning. She broke her arm a while back, and they put a pin in her arm, and now they're going in to take that pin out. And so that's what's happening this morning. So send all your positive vibes to Arkansas for Desiree Corbiere, please. Let's see, the H2O tracker and the fruit and veggie page and our capture page, right? But I want to work on I feel like I want to work on my cover a little bit more. Did everybody else, oh, I could show you the nutcracker. So this is the one that I got. And Carmen and Desi and I are all going to do this one. I think Joni is doing a little different one. You know, we will, what does that mean, a magic key? What does that mean? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Anyway, so, I already know my color scheme. I want to do turquoise, lime green, white, maybe some yellow, maybe some hot pink, red. I already kind of have a palette in mind for my yes, Nancy, that's on my list too. Is she in the danger zone, Nance? Oh, Valerie, look at you. So, yeah, Nancy, I've thought about all of our California friends. It's just devastating, isn't it? It's just devastating. So, like I said, we will be painting nutcrackers in... Shut up, Susan! I love that. I love that. That's so cool. Well, maybe you can give us some tips and tricks too. Yes, Joni was a member of the Decorative Painters of America. I think she still is a member in good standing. So, you know. I think I want to do some, oh my gosh, Susan, do you have a picture of it? I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I swear, we went in there for paint and we came out with 3 4-foot nutcrackers and some, oh gosh, Tam, I'm sorry to hear that too. So 3 4-foot nutcrackers and a bunch of the countdown ones and a bunch of littler ones. I just thought it would be super fun. But we did buy some paint, I promise. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would love to see it, Susan. I would love to see it. And I'll look on your IG later if you want. I just thought it would be fun to do some Christmas in July stuff. Yes, Valerie. Oh my gosh, it's just devastating, isn't it? It's just devastating. The fires are just... And fire is so, it's kind of like a flood, isn't it? It's gonna go wherever it's gonna go. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I do have a darker gray, and I thought I might do like a darker line right at the edge. Yep, loving that. Just increasing that depth. I have some other Christmassy stuff that I was thinking I might want to do, so. And by July, then I'm kind of thinking like, oh. And then I'll be so happy when it's all done at Christmas. Mm-hmm. Did I do, oh, nope, I didn't do right here. Here. I need to do right there with the lighter one. Jeff and I started watching this show. I think it's on Apple. Now I don't remember exactly, but it's called Bad Sisters. Oh my gosh, it's hysterical. It's naughty, so just so I'm forewarning you, but it's hysterical. Okay, where's the piece that I thought? It's 5, this right here. Whoops, nope, I think I want the... Oh, so you know, even though I have that jet pens order, while we were at Michael's, Joni and I were like, oh, let's just see if they have any mild liners. Oh, they did, and I bought 6. I think she bought 4. because we can't help ourselves. Honest to Pete. Okay, let's see. I know that I wanted to do some gel pen work. I think this color. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. So that might be good. Remember we did, I just love this. The subtleness of stippling. It has just always been a favorite technique of mine. It is super sad, that's for sure, Valerie. I think I'm going to do some right here at the base of where these circles meet the center. Just add a little dimension right there. Let's do this one down here. So I saw this a long time ago. I kind of became acquainted with Martha Beck. She's a psychologist. She used to do, she used to have some articles in Oprah's magazine. So that's kind of how I got introduced to her, and then I've just kind of followed her. I bought some of her books. She's just fascinating. And she just wrote another book, and now I can't remember the name of the book. But the premise of the book is, and I just found this concept fascinating. The premise is that anxiety shuts down creativity. But she thought, what if it worked in reverse also? What if the opposite is true? That anxiety could, or that creativity could shut down anxiety. And so that's the premise of the book. And she talked about how it's kind of changing your mindset, right? Changing your mindset to, oh my gosh, this is looking so good. Changing your mindset to one of, like when you start to feel anxious, to do something creative. Because she says the opposite of anxiety isn't calm, it's creativity. So be kind to yourself and find whatever that thing is that for you, for us it's art, but maybe it's cooking, maybe it's gardening, whatever it is, find a way to channel that anxious feeling into breaking down into steps, like the recipe or okay, so what do I need to shop for? Or what art supplies do I need to pull out? Or, do you know what I mean? I just thought that, oh my gosh, what a brilliant concept. What a brilliant, brilliant concept. To, and a way to, have a little self-help. Like kind of just in your little arsenal in the back of your mind when things start to get hairy. If you've had anxiety, kind of issues, you get it. I have. I don't have full-blown panic attacks very often. I've only had a couple, but they're horrible. They're pretty horrible. I'm kind of loving it too, Valerie. This page is making me so happy. Like it's just starting to come together, you know? Let's do here. I think I might want to do some, remember on the, I think it was on the, on the capture page, I did like white on top of other colors of stippling. I'm kind of thinking about that, but maybe bringing some other colors in. You know, we just got to use those art supplies that we have. Make them work for us. Make them work for their place in our artsy arsenal. And here's the thing about a panic attack. You don't know when it's coming. It's the worst. It just happens. Okay. Can't remember if I did this one or I did another one, whatever. I sent flowers to Desiree, and of course they can't get delivered until tomorrow. I don't know yet, Valerie. I thought about that. I thought about what I was going to do on the back side, and I don't know, so I told myself I didn't have to make a decision. I don't have to make a decision until something comes to me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just the worst feeling. It's just it feels so out of control. And you know that it's happening, and you know, and you can't, you kind of have to let it ride. Or distract your brain in some kind of way, which I think is kind of what Martha Beck was talking about. Okay. Look at this hot pink. Stop it. I thought about, like, do I do another page like this, or do I do something totally different? I don't know. So for right now, let's just do this one. That's what I'm thinking, Valerie. I think just this little bit of extra details, I guess, or just the mark making and the building of the layers, that makes such a huge impact. For me, I feel like it's so impactful. Here we go. Okay, this one is kind of skinny. These little outside stripes on this flower. But let's still make sure that we get a little mark making in there. I just think mark making is like this most magical thing, don't you? Like it just starts to, sometimes they're subtle, sometimes they're more pronounced, But I feel like every time I do mark making on a piece, oh my gosh, it just makes me so happy. Like, I just like that it always feels like it takes my artwork to the next level. You know what I mean? Yes. No mail today because of President Carter's funeral. And I was noticing, I was driving to pick up Joni yesterday, and I noticed that at the post office that the flag was at half-mast. And I thought, you know, that's such an honorable, that's so lovely that, you know, we honor our leaders like that. I just thought that was lovely. No matter where you stand politically, blah, blah, blah. I just think it's nice that we honor people like that, you know. All of those years of sacrifice that they've made. Everybody take a drink. I should have been saying that a long time ago. Sorry. I think, let's see if this... Yes. Look at how pretty that is. I was thinking about coloring in the background of this piece, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the white. The white is kind of, it's kind of working for me this year. Although, who knows, you know, I might change my mind. Hey Donna, how are you? I'm just working on this year's art journal cover. Tammy, is book club this weekend or this upcoming Monday, or is it the next Monday? I should be ashamed of myself that I'm asking you that. But I saw Donna's name and it made me think about books. I started at 9 o'clock Arizona time. I don't know what time that is. Eastern time, Donna. Sorry. Donna, that's math. You know me well enough now. You know that's not my strong suit. I just thought the whole anxiety, the creativity thing with anxiety, I thought, what a novel approach. This is looking so good. I know, I do too. I do too, get confused with the daylight savings times, but I don't want my dad to be 3 hours different than me. I hate when we're 3 hours different. I feel like if we take daylight savings time away, then well, we have that big gap. I hate it. Because I always feel like I need to kind of really think about when I'm calling him. I can't just pick up the phone. Because he's not an early bird like me. He's a night owl like my sister. She inherited that. I inherited early bird from my mom. Although she started to be more and more like my dad. Lots of sleeping in going around there. So this printable is called Capture 2025, and it's up on the website. And there's a link at the tippity top of this, like right in the caption under this this video. But Tam, can you put a link to Capture, please? And I did put a picture there, Debbie. I didn't have a picture there because I had just thought it up like the day before. Because it was going to be something totally different. And then something just happened. I think this is a 6 and I can feel the difference. Doesn't make as, like I need to make my circle because it doesn't have the same size end as a 10, which I love the most. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that, Valerie. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I think this is making a difference. These needed a little help over here. Sorry. I hope that you guys are working on your cover pages too. And maybe Valerie, maybe I'll draw something new for the back. Something different. And we can color that. What do you think of that? Oh, I love that. It's making such a difference. I just get lost in this practice of stippling. I think that's why I like it so much, because I know I can kind of just get lost in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's growing and growing. I love it so much. Oh, I think I have one more over here. This little posy. Thank you, Tam. I appreciate it. Oh, here. Has anybody thought of any new songs for us to put on our and Corbiere-Scott Designs Spotify playlist? I thought we should make some, add some additions to that, you know? Well, hello, Miss Renata. How are you this morning? So good, I hope. Oh, this for the purple, the light purple, and this, well, I have two different purples for the darker purple. And then I wanted the turquoisey one. Let's see. Thinking that might work for this one. Yeah. I have some, well, I told you guys about the red clay strays. I like them. And I like the Highway Women. Oh, I love them. The Crowded Table, I'm telling you. That is, I love that song. I love that song. And I love a lot of their songs. And it's Brandy Carlisle and Maren Morris and I keep forgetting the other two ladies, but they're beautiful, beautiful songbirds. Ta-da! Are you losing? We do have some friends that are close to those fires, Renata. We do. So we are keeping them in our thoughts, that's for sure. It's kind of crazy. The amount of extreme weather we've been having. I was talking to Emily, Desiree's mom, and she said we're hoping to get home before the snow hits. They live in Arkansas. It's crazy, isn't it, that Arkansas is having a big snowstorm. I gotta finish this one. I hope you guys are finishing your waters too. Let's do some comfort book. Let's see where we open to today. Okay, here we go. A note on the future. Our anxieties and insecurities, particularly, it seems, in the West, are shaped by our demand that the future be free from worry. But of course, we can't ever have such assurance. The future sits there with a pen in hand, refusing to sign that particular contract. Alan Watts, a British philosopher heavily influenced by Eastern philosophy and spirituality, reminded us that the future is inherently unknown. If, We cannot live happily without an assured future. We are certainly not adapted to living in a finite world where, despite the best plans, accidents will happen, and where death comes at the end. So, in other words, if we demand the future be free from suffering in order to be happy, we can't be happy. It is like demanding the sea be entirely still before we sail on it. The end. That was so good. Oh, Tam, that's right. You are... Oh, Renata, that's beautiful. I love that you... You know what? I'll light a candle too. Maybe that's something that we can all do. Just keep them in our thoughts and prayers. I know this, at times like this, you feel so helpless, right? You feel like, what can I do? But we can certainly keep them foremost in our thoughts and prayers. And a candle is a lovely thing. A candle is a lovely thing. I'm going to try this lighter purple. Let's see what that... Oh, yes, that's nice. And this one might take a little longer because there's a lot of petals. I went to, on the first Sunday of the month, there's a flea market that sells car parts. And so Jeff goes every week or every month. But this time he goes, it's a good walk. Do you want to go? And I said, all right, I'll go. And you know, I do love a flea market. And it wasn't just all car parts. I did find some cool stuff. But anyway, some old tin cans. I love old tin cans. I love them so much. My desk is covered in old tin cans. That's what I use to hold my brushes and pens and, you know, all the things. Anyway, while I was walking around there, I saw this lady out of the corner of my eye. You know, I saw this lady out of the corner of my eye and I thought, I know her. And then her name immediately came to me. And I said, Terry. And she was like, oh my gosh. So Terry is the sister of one of the daycare parents of a little girl that I took care of. Oh my gosh. That little girl is 23 now. So you know what? You just know. So it was lovely to just catch up with her and, oh my gosh. And Terry and I were friends because she worked at the school and she and I worked on the yearbook and, we did all kinds of things together. PTA, we were both on the PTA. Anyway. It's so nice when you just run into an old friend like that, isn't it? It's just lovely. Maybe I need to put that on my capture page. Catching up with Terry. And that little girl, my mom used to say, she looks just like Precious Moments person. And she did. She had great, big, beautiful brown eyes. I'm sure she still does. Anyway, I hope that you go out and make today a tremendous Thursday, wherever you are. Turks and Caicos or just at home. And I hope that you work on your cover for your 2025 art journal that we're just going to fill with our year. I love that idea. I love that idea. So, grab your gel pens or your highlighters or whatever mediums you're feeling lately and work on your cover, work on your capture page, work on your hydration page and your fruits and vegetable page. And I will see you on Tuesday. Don't forget to open your newsletter tomorrow. I adore you all. Thanks so much, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye.